Bonjour à tous, hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome back all our fellow adventure seekers to this tranquil valley of Wadi Dana. We will spend 2 nights in this cozy tent house of Dana Sunset Eco Camp.
The main reason for us to come here is to hike that famous Wadi Dana Trail, which is extremely beautiful. So we will start early morning tomorrow and probably finish late evening. So it will be a very hectic day, hence it made sense to take the day before a little bit easy.
Now let's go and see if we can catch any good sunset. Good morning everyone. A tough day today. We are all set to do the hike in Wadi Dana. Hopefully we can make it. So let's go. Yalla. The weather was not that favorable yesterday, but things have improved a lot today. And as per the forecast, it would stay like this the entire day. We will now take a little ride till the starting point of the Wadi Dana Trail, and then do the trail one way. At the end of the trail, the car will wait to bring us back to the camp.
That is the trail we will take, and it will take us a good 4-5 hours to do the hike. And thanks to the Italian people who seems to help restoring this trail. I didn't know that. Anyway, like any hikes, while we'll start walking, we show you a little bit more details of the hike over a map. The total out and back hike is around 27 kilometers and requires some major elevation gain on the way back. But we will only go one side, which is mostly going down 13.5 kilometers.
This will give us opportunity to visit all the beautiful places without making it more difficult. So, let's begin. The trail starts next to this little river that follows through the canyon, and this is also a marker of the route. What started as an easy stroll through the riverbank is now becoming a bit more spicy. But go nowhere, it is just the beginning. The real adventure is still ahead of us. thought that we might need a guide for this hiking, but the person in the hotel, he advised us that you don't need it, you can go by yourself. Now while coming here, we can confirm that really you don't need a guide. You cannot miss anything about the trail. It's straightforward. Just you need to enjoy and go ahead. And the hike continues, wet and sweet. But we go on.
Time to time, we are getting these interesting locations. I personally like this a lot. Reminds me of my childhood Himalayan days. Really beautiful to say the least.
The trail is absolutely gorgeous. Goes via this deep canyon following the water. Beautiful experience.
The part we are liking a lot is how calm this place is. No horde of common tourists, as it was in Wadi Dana and Petra. Kind of a different side of Jordan. This is exactly how we like to enjoy nature.
Yet another little challenge. They are not very complicated, except if you fall down on those rocks, it can be quite painful, and there is no mobile network. Means not too much help around if something goes seriously wrong. Outside it's quite hot, but in this gorge, in the shade, it's quite refreshing. And this water, wow, feeling like coming out of cooler. And the journey continues following the river through the canyon. According to the all-trail map of Abhishek, we are very close to halfway where we will have our lunch break. But he is saying that for last 45 minutes.
Fact is, there is no network here. So I actually have no clue how far we have to go.
The wind and winter rain both cut through this soft sand rock and created this amazing canyon. Thank God there is no rain during other time of the year, so we can enjoy this natural wonder.
Finally, we are at the halfway mark. Almost 2 o'clock. Perfect time to sit down and have a lunch at the best part of the wadi. Now, while we are going for the lunch, we give you some information. Now, there are 3 ways of doing this hike. Number 1 way, completely free, is that you come by your car and park there and go all the way down walking and all the way back walking and just take your car back to the hotel. This one is free. You have to walk 25 kilometers. Among them, 12 kilometers is going up. So that's the good way of doing this. In that one, you can also come like half till here and go back. Second option is that you get a pickup, which we did because our host said that there is no point of taking a guide. As Priyanka said before, the road is quite straightforward. In fact, you know what, you are walking through a canyon. You cannot get lost. You just follow the river. So we got a pickup, we got a drop off at the parking, and then we will do the walking. And at the end, we will get a pickup back to the hotel. We got this lunch box, which has some fruits, cakes, fruit juice, some bread. It's not bad. And it costed us 80 JD. And the last option is exactly like option 2, but you also get a guide, and it will cost us 150 JD. Based on the recommendation from our owner, we didn't take the guide, and so far, it's all right. I don't think you need a guide for that. So, bon appetit.
Lunch complete. Leave nothing but footsteps. Take nothing but memories. So, let's continue.
There was a local group with a local guide, and I asked him about the next part of the route. He said it will get a bit more challenging. I didn't say that to Priyanka. In my last 30 years of hiking experience, I learned that it is more about what is in your head than your fitness.
Another challenge is here. Abhishek said just get into the water, but I'm still trying to avoid getting my shoes wet. Let's see if that works or not. Worst case, I'll just jump into the water. In some part, you have to get into the water. There is no other option. After a lot of attempt to save the shoe from water, finally we gave up and just jumped into the water. Nothing to do. Finally, it seems we are close to the finish line. Honestly speaking, I'm already super tired. It was a long walk. Yay! We can see our car. Oh my god, it was such a long walk. I'm too exhausted, too tired. I wanted to give some explanation about the entire hiking, but please, not today. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Till then, good night.
Good morning. Today early morning we came here to the viewpoint to take some picture of the sunrise. We had a very good night's sleep, so it was not a problem to come up here at early morning. But as you can see, the weather is not that favorable, so we couldn't really make the picture that we wanted. Now that we are waiting for some light, we thought that it's probably makes sense that I explain you a little bit about the hiking we did yesterday. As Priyanka said, that we will explain about our experience. Now, if you ask us, what we felt is that the hike is already giving you the best view if you do the half of it till this place. After that, the hike is very adventurous. You have to go through a lot of rocks, like rocks which is quite smooth, doesn't have much of grip, and it is like 85-90 degrees. You have to hold some little rods that are placed into the rock, or sometimes a little pipe that is hanging, and you just have to climb down from there. So until unless you are super adventurous and really love those type of things, it's probably not worth doing that. And on top of that, at the later part of the hike, you definitely have to go through water. And there are some places where you just have to get into the water. There is no way around it. Now, I enjoyed it because I like this type of things. I used to do rock climbing when I was young, but Priyanka hated it because she's not used to this type of things. And as the view was not that good at the end, she was like, okay, why are we doing all this stuff, right? And on top of that, the last 4 or 5 kilometers are pretty boring, just to walk on the sand through the riverbed. But the fact is that if you have opted for this type of trip where you will drop top in one place and picked up in another place. There is no way for you. You have to really complete the hike because there is no mobile connection in the canyon. So if you don't reach the other side, you would not get the pickup back to the hotel. On top of that, the other side, the pickup is quite far. It almost goes to Petra and comes back, takes around 2.5 hours to come back. So if you are super adventurous and you like those type of rock climbing kind of activities, then it makes sense to do the full hike. But if you are going there to experience the natural beauty of the Wadi, the half hike is already good enough. And the perk on top of that is that you can actually go with your own car to the parking, do the half hike, come back, drive back to the hotel. So you do not have to pay that 80 JD for this drop off and pick up by another truck, a pickup truck either. So in overall, that's where it boils down to. If you want to really enjoy the view, do the half. It will give you the view that you are looking for. And if you are trying to get the adrenaline and the adventure, then it makes sense to do the full one. We were looking for this type of information. Most of the videos that we found were showing a little bit of the Wadi and that's it. It didn't tell much about all this information. So we thought that we will probably share with you, because if you want to do it, you will actually have practical information to decide whether you want to do the full hike or the half. Hope this will be helpful.
So that's it. Our stay in Wadi Dana is over. Sweet and short visit. We love this tranquility, the peacefulness of the entire region. Enjoyed every bit of it. And we hope that you have also enjoyed in the same way that we did. And if you did so, please give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us. If you didn't subscribe us yet, please do it. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of our upcoming adventures. So, ciao for now and see you at the region of Dead Sea. Till then, keep exploring.